Hello, hello. There's so many lovely chatters in the chat. It's great to have you all here. I wonder if we're going. I wonder if we are going. Please let me know. I can see so many names. So welcome one and all. And if you're not in the chat and you're watching, equally welcome. Don't feel any pressure to be in the chat. Yeah, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, welcome. We are going. See you, hear you. Wow, it's so exciting. I never get tired or lose the excitement of going live on these YouTube live streams. Today's actually the 60th edition, which means however many years that is now since those strange days when all of this began. Very happy to have been doing this for 60 months. There's a lot of songs, and great to have got to know some of you over that time. Some of you I purely know through YouTube or through online streams and things like that. So that's got to be a good thing. So, in case you want to buy me a drink, that's a very nice innovation. Absolutely. You can buy me a coffee, you can buy me a beer. Tonight's beer, well, maybe I should, thank you, Susan, yeah. Thanks a lot, yeah, thanks, Dohi as well. Yeah, it's a little bit of a landmark, isn't it? When we get to 100, then we're going to do something really special. I don't know what it might be, but something special. So thanks all for supporting and being here through it. So tonight's theme is another Asian. We're exploring imagination, inspiration, navigation. We've done about 5 or 6 of them now. So tonight's theme, like 1 month ago, I picked a theme of vocation. Seemed like a good change, bit different angle. What's your vocation, or what is a vocation? It's nice if you feel you found your vocation. And then when I was just putting the show together today, I thought, why didn't I do vacation instead of vocation? It's only 1 letter different, and it's the end of July and everyone's thinking of sunshine. I know some of you it's too hot, but thinking maybe of holiday time and maybe vacation, maybe just switch that letter. But it was a bit too late to think of a whole different set of songs about vacation. Maybe we'll do that next month. Cool. You're all very funny, especially Martin Kelly. So here we go with vocation, but maybe with a little bit of vacation added to the mix. Welcome. There's so many names, and you're all having a rollicking good chat, which is so nice to see. Manda's on the wrench, thank you so much. Neil, great to have you here from Das. Susan also. Dohi from the Room. We met each other in person recently. That was so nice to meet up with Dohi in Belgium, and we did some exciting recording together. Check out Songs from the Room's YouTube channel also. Carolyn is here, beautiful. From Das, lovely stuff. D. Michael, great to have you here. Did we get the drum roll? I am guessing we did, way back near the top. Ruth is here. We've got some artwork from Ruth, and you're with your sister Mary. How brilliant! And you've had 2 gins already. Perfect. Nice. If your vocation is a vacation, I don't know, but maybe that's the secret. If your vocation feels like a vacation, like this doesn't even feel like work, if you're able to say that, then maybe you've cracked it. Procrastination, be very good at that one. There's no bother at all. It doesn't need any preparation, that one. Timber Traveller, so nice to see you here. We just met over at Michael Song's live stream. So lovely, all these great people around and about and supporting each other, and it's really great. Jane, hi Jane, I feel I haven't seen you for a little bit, with a big howdy from Texas. Anyone we missed? I'm bound to miss someone, so apologies for that. Ritzko is here. Hello, how lovely in Totnes. Beautiful. And Sheila, it's great to have you here. And I think I saw Daniel, practicing his Italian. Ciao a tutti, lovely. And Sheila has a hint for keeping cool. I find that eating lots of ice cream is helping a lot. Good one, good tip, good tip, good tip, good tip. And scrolling all the way back, but I think we got the British Columbia contingent, as we said, Timber Traveller and Martin. We mustn't miss saying hello, Martin. Direct, because if you miss him out, you never know what trouble you might be in. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Thank you, one and all. Kathy, hiya, Kathy J. Cool. I think we got everybody. Thanks very much. So let's get going. I suppose if I have a vocation, it's being a musician, probably, or just talking to people. I think that's really my ultimate vocation. Oh, hit the like. Yeah, thanks so much, D. Michael. Thanks for the reminders. See, I couldn't do it without all of you. You're all. Oh, everybody's got a little job or big job. Caroline Quant from sweltering DC. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if it helps if I say that it's very cool in Newcastle upon Tyne today. I mean, I really was going to put my jumper on, so I'm switching some of that cool air, and in my thoughts I'm sending anyone who's too uncomfortably seriously hot nice cooling thoughts. The music's probably going to be quite cool tonight, I think. Yeah. Traveling, that's a bit of my vocation. It's true. Of course, you can be multi-vocational. I'm looking forward to perhaps hearing of your vocations. Have you found your vocation? Have you got a vocation you're working towards? Anyway, let's start with this one. This is called Home Key, and the key in question is A minor. It's about a musician who loves the key of A minor, and they kind of transfer that, how comfortable they feel when they're playing in the key of A minor, to the rest of their life, and thinking, wouldn't it be great if I could live in A minor and everything would be comfortable and settled and I'd know where I was, as opposed to all the other shops and flats flying around and all the other demands of being a musician. So something like that. That's the story behind this song. It's called Home Key. If you've got an instrument, Michael popped in the room. We were just talking about you. And Stephen. Oh, goodness me. What a nice gathering. I feel like there's thousands of people here, but I know it's kind of, you're all chatting amongst yourselves. But still, lovely to have you all here. So here's song number 1, Home Key. Gonna put down some roots in the key of A minor. It's my signature star. You could say my definer. When things are starting to drift, to avert a major disaster, I'm gonna make that shift. I just can't live any faster. Gonna put down some roots in a nice cozy flat. Hang up my jacket and boots and lay down my hat. A place to call home, where I know where things are. Get off this circle of fifths, find a perfect floor. moved around with relative ease, but now there's too many locks and not enough keys. So you better look sharp and keep the engine running like Alice Coltrane's harp. The revelation is coming. Gonna put down some roots in the key of A minor. It's my signature style. I can't imagine anything finer than A minor. It is a bit like Alice, it spells Alice. Oh, Tom Waits knowledge there. Cool. Liz and Ava are here, so I really want to say a big shout out to Liz and Ava. It's so nice to see you again, to have you here. Thank you for joining us. We're going into A major just for you. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oh, you like the jacket, Stephen? Thank you very much. Just briefly say, I was in Belgium last week and I met Dohi, Songs from the Roo Room. We did a little bit of recording in the studio. That was fab. And I met Burman, Stephen, the Good Mojo, and Stephen gave me this beautiful painting, another beautiful painting. Look at this. Isn't that spectacular and inspiring? So thanks very much for the artwork and the great meetup, Stephen, and everyone I met last week. We have some artwork from Ruth as well, set out over here. I'll show you that in a little bit. Oh, thanks for all the applause, everybody. Cool. All right then. So let's stick with the idea of vocation as musician, the ups and downs of that proposition, of trying to do that for a living or for your kind of full-time occupation. So this is a great song by Andy Irvin. I feel that this is a bit of my signature song, and it's called Never Tire of the Road. Bustle and Din. I'm looking forward to the new song from the Roo Room. Oh, yeah. When's it coming out, Tohi? I think within the next fortnight. I think I'm right in saying. So keep an eye on the channel. I'm excited too. Oh, cheers. Okay, Never Tire of the Road. I was just a small town country boy when I left that dusty town. Route 66 to the westward, I hopped an old freight down. California, here I come, by the side door Pullman, the sunburnt thumb. They called us Okies, low-down bums, the police on us frowned. All together, never tire of the road, never tire of the rolling wheel, never tire of the ways of the world. Way out yonder's calling me, and the dark road leads me onward, the highway that's my home. The lonesome voice that I heard in my head said, never tire of the road. From California to the New York Island, me and my guitar. I played in many's a hobo jungle, many's a skid row bar. Standing out in the wind and the rain, a lonesome whistle's a sweet refrain. When you're waiting for some old freight train that carries an empty car. Never tire of the road, never tire of the rolling wheel, never tire of the ways of the world. Way out yonder's a calling me, and the dark road leads me onward. The highway, that's my hope. The lonesome voice that I heard in my head said, never tire of the road. Never tire of the road, never tire of the rolling wheel, never tire of the ways of the world. Way out yonder's a calling me, and the dark road leads me onward. The highway, that's my home. The lonesome voice that I heard in my head said, never tire of the road. Don't let them ever fool you, take you by surprise. The dirty smile of the politician, or the man with the greed in his eyes. Woody might be dead and gone, but the words he spoke, they still live on. May his spirit never shine upon the cause that never dies. Never tire of the road, all together. Never tire of the rolling wheel, never tire of the ways of the world. Way out yonder's calling me, and the dark road leads me onward. The highway, that's my home. The lonesome voice that I heard in my head said, never tire of the road, never tire of the road, never tire of the road. You know what I was doing there? What was I doing? All of you live streamers, you know it's fatal. I was reading the chat and not thinking about the song. Well, I was thinking of the song, but I was also getting involved in the chat, and of course scrambled my words up. But great to see lovely chatting. Timber Traveller, great to find out a bit more about you, fellow spirit. I think you said that no expectations equals no disappointments on the road. It's right, isn't it? You're in a really privileged, you have privilege of being a stranger, and it's a unique kind of place to be. I love the road. Spent 2.5 years hitchhiking every highway in Western Canada with 2 dogs, flowing where the wind took me. How amazing. Great. Well, that song's for you as well. Oh, great. Dohi. Wednesday, the 6th of August. A new song of mine will be popping up on Dohi's channel. So why not go over there and subscribe to Dohi right now? Except do come back. Olive, Auntie Olive is here. Hello there. Great to have you along as well. Brilliant. Andy Irvin, the legend. My vocation was to be as cool as Andy once upon a time. Well, you're very cool as well, Dohi. You kind of done it. You are it, and you are the troubadour. You are the singer-songwriter, the traveling musician. And now you actually you've cracked it. You have that bass, you have that home studio, that lovely home as well. So good for you. You did it. You're doing it. I love when Phil picks up the guitar. Oh, it's definitely an easier instrument to take out on the road than a full piano. That's true. But Phil's piano plays quite early. Oh, so nice of you. Piano is always going to be the one, really, for me. Guitar, I really love guitar, and yes, you can carry it and get close. but I always feel a bit of a fake on the guitar, to be honest. But piano, yeah, I love it. My favourite place to be, in front of a piano. Every day's a new adventure, correct, D. Michael? Yeah, lovely. Oh yeah, well, we'll find out whether I like the audio mix. I'm sure I will. A guitar even, yes, that's right, with an outfit to match. Good, right, okay, so now it's been a bit of a scramble, a bit of a hectic couple of days. Not really because of the traveling. I could do the traveling, really, that's not a problem. It's the other things that sometimes take their toll a little bit. So I haven't actually written out a set list. I've got a scribbled paper with lots of ideas on. So why don't we go? We've had 2 songs about being a musician, and that being your vocation. Let's go to something else then. How about? Are you in the mood to have a song that we all sing together, or would you like to just listen for a little bit longer? Okay, why don't I do this one? This is a very gentle song. The words are by Robert Louis Stevenson. Set to music by Mike Moran. I heard this on a radio program on Radio 4 a long time ago, and it really it was a program about Robert Louis Stevenson and his set of poetry, A Child's Garden of Verses. And some of the poems have been set to music, I think by different musicians. And this one stood out, and I think it's a really lovely poem and lovely setting. So with thanks, as always, to the songwriters and the poets and the lyricists and the arrangers and everyone who goes before us. This is called Leary the Lamplighter. It's in the key of D if you're playing with us. And it's kind of apparently, I remember from the program, the documentary, that it's a true story. When Robert Louis Stevenson was growing up in Edinburgh, he was quite often poorly. When he was little, he was it was quite difficult to go, for a long time. He didn't go out, he didn't leave the house, but he used to enjoy watching the passers-by through the window, and the person he enjoyed seeing most was the lamplighter, who would go along and light the gas lights at night. So he named him Leary the Lamplighter. So back to childhood for this song, and hope you enjoy it. My tea is nearly ready, and the sun has left the sky. It's time to take the window to watch Leary going by. For every night at tea time, and before you take your seat, with lantern and with ladder, he comes posting up the street. Now Tom would be a driver, and Maria go to sea, and my papa, he's a banker, and as rich can be. But I, when I am stronger and can choose what I'm to do, oh Leary, I'll go round at night and light the lamps with you. very lucky with a lamp outside the door. And Leary stops to light it as he lights so many more. And oh, before you hurry by with ladder and with light, oh, Leary, see a little child and nod to him tonight. There we go. That's the light. That was Leary the Lamplighter from A Child's Garden of Verses. Right, I'm really going to not spend all the time reading the chat. You can read that for yourselves. Thanks so much, though, for all your lovely comments. Yeah, you are. It always, sooner or later, it always happens with Martin. He just has us all in stitches. Thanks so much. Thank you very much. Okay. Right. Okay, why don't we do this? This is... I always like doing some improvisation. And I'm a bit conscious tonight. It's mostly covers tonight. So it'd be nice if you would indulge me. Perhaps if we had some improv. But I think I'd like to tell you the story behind what I'm going to do next. Yeah, I suppose part of finding your vocation is doing what you're passionate about, sharing something inside, making the world better. Really, I kind of feel if you found your vocation, you're gonna be a light. So I'd like to do this improvisation for someone. I don't know her at all. It was just a news story that I came across. But I would kind of followed the story, and I think Carolyn is here. It was something actually that happened in your hometown. And it's an ongoing story, I think. But anyway, there was a teacher. This is just a couple of months ago. From what I can tell, a lovely teacher, a really vocational teacher with teaching in her heart. And she is a teacher in a middle school, I think. A sixth grade teacher in a school in Boise, Idaho, in the US. And the story is that the news, current news really, she has or had in her classroom 2 posters, one of which said, "Everyone is welcome here." And the second poster, words to similar effect, "Everyone is welcome here." And on the first poster, there were raised hands waving, each one with a heart in the palm, and each one of a different skin tone. So what more beautiful reminder could you have on a classroom wall than everyone is welcome here, and a kind of representation of all the world. And you can probably guess what's coming. Recently she was told that she had to take those posters down, that they were not suitable to have in a public school classroom, and that they expressed kind of an opinion, perhaps a political opinion, that not everyone would agree with. So can you believe it? So she refused to take them down. and the local TV station followed the story, and parents got involved, and there was quite a big. They made T-shirts of that very poster. Everyone is welcome here. People bought them all over the world, actually, and I was just impressed and inspired by her. Her name's Sarah Inama, actually, and she certainly wasn't seeking publicity. She was really reluctant to do any of that, but something drove her to stand up for what she believed, and what she believed the children in her classroom and in her school and her town deserved to see and to have as part of their education. So I really admired her, and so I thought I'd do this impro for Sarah Inama, a regular teacher in a school in Boise, Idaho, but who really, when the moment came, stood up, and her vocation powered her to be brave and to be bold and to set an amazing example, much better than most of the other adults in the story, really. So, hi Joni, great to see you here. Yeah, you can. I think Amanda's going to put a link into the story if you did want to follow it up. But of course, this is just one person among many who inspire, and particularly, I'm a teacher. I am a teacher, so that's why the story kind of resonated, especially with me. So let's have a little bit of music. Please feel free to join in. I have no idea what key it's going to be in, or many keys all at once. But this is a little piece for all vocational teachers who give so much to their students, and in particular that one teacher, Sarah Inama, who stood up in Boise, Idaho. Everyone is welcome here. It's true, and it's a good thing to keep in our hearts. So, thank you very much for sticking with me in that. Lovely 1,000 welcomes, as we say in Ireland. Yeah, it's the way to be. Cool. All right then. So let us move to. Okay, let's go to another profession now. This is a song. I don't know this band terribly well, but I like this song, and I thought, oh, we could have that one. Do you know the band, the Decemberists? Great name for a band. You imagine all moody and melancholy. And so the song is called Here I Dreamt I Was an Architect. But then at the last moment I thought, why don't we put that together with... Thank you very much, Susan. Thank you very much, everybody. Liz, too. Thank you. Why don't we put that song, I Dreamt I Was an Architect, with... I thought about the Simon and Garfunkel So Long Frank Lloyd Wright, which was Art's farewell to the profession of architecture. I don't know if you know that Art Garfunkel was studying to be an architect, but at the same time was hooked up with Paul Simon, of course, and you know they were hitting the big time really, and Art Garfunkel had to make a decision. What was his true vocation? And of course, the rest is history, and he made a good choice, I'm sure. But he had to say goodbye, and in that song, So Long Frank Lloyd Wright, he's saying goodbye to architecture. But I'm not going to do that one. Instead, I'm going to do a Sting song called Fortress Around Your Heart, because again, it just seemed to fit with the Decemberist song, the idea of being an architect, but actually building something that we don't need, that was like walls and barriers and pointless, like a prison, in fact, kind of. So, with any luck, this is going to be Here I Dreamt I Was an Architect, or a part of that song, actually. Sorry, I haven't learned the whole thing. And that's going to go into Sting's multi-keyed song. I think he was just showing off. Fortress Around Your Heart. So let me just prepare those. Talk amongst yourselves for a second, please. Yep, Violin Den, hi. Thanks, Linz and Andrew. It's you too. How lovely to have you here. Thank you. Good point, Martin. Right, where am I? What am I doing? Okay. Are you talking amongst yourselves? Okay. 48. Okay, I don't know how this is going to go. One song I've never played before in my life, and the other one is... It's a tricky one. It's a bit tricky, all the keys it spins through, but let's give it a shot. Neil, my grandchildren got here on. Have a wonderful rest of your live stream, I see. And best to everyone here from around the globe. Hope to see you soon, Neil from Boston. Fantastic. Hello to your grandchildren, and have a lovely rest of the day all together. We'll see you soon. Okay, here we go. Here I dreamt I was a soldier, and I marched the streets of Birkenau, and I recall in spring the perfume that the air would bring to the indolent town, where the barkers called the moon down. The carnival was ringing loudly now. Just to lay with you, there's nothing that I wouldn't do, save lay my rifle down. So try one, try two, I guess it all comes down to it's alright it's okay. Guess it's better to turn this way. And I am nothing of a builder, but here I dreamt I was an architect. And I built this balustrade to keep you home, to keep you safe from the outside world. But the angles and the corners, even though my work was unparalleled, they never seemed to meet. The structure fell about our feet, and you were free to go. So try one, try two. I guess it all comes down to it's alright, it's okay. I guess it's better to turn this way. Perfect. Eva and Oliver come in the room. Oliver is an architect. Hi, Alex too. Under the ruins of a walled city, crumbling towers in beams of yellow light, flags of truce, no cries of pity. Siege guns have been pounding through the night. Took a day to build the city. We walked through its streets in the afternoon. As I returned across the fields I'd known, I recognized the walls that I'd once made. Had to stop in my tracks for fear of walking on the mines I laid. And if I built this fortress around your heart and circled you with trenches and barbed wire, let me build a bridge, for I cannot fill the chasm. Let me set the battlements on fire. Bit quicker. Then I went off to fight some battle that I'd invented inside my head. Away so long for years and years, you probably thought or even wished that I was dead, while the armies all are sleeping beneath the tattered flags we made. Had to stop my tracks for fear of walking on the mines I'd laid. And if I built this fortress around your heart, circled you with trenches and barbed wire, then let me build a bridge, for I cannot fill the chasm. Let me set the battlements on fire. This prison has now become your home. the sentence you seem prepared to pay. It took a day to build the city. We walked through its streets in the afternoon. As I returned across the fields I'd known, I recognized the lands where I'd once played. Had to stop in my tracks for fear of walking on the mines I laid. And if I built this fortress around your heart, circled you with trenches and barbed wire, then let me build a bridge, for I cannot fill the chasm. Let me set the battlements on fire. Let me set the battlements on fire. Hey, lots of people like Sting songs here. A whole list of classics there. And it's great to have Maisie and Sophia here. Whoa, it's amazing to have Maisie here. Brilliant to see you. I'm sending a big wave back to you. Great stuff. Thanks for all the lovely comments. D. Michael, Ruth, Martin, Top Cat Talent Show. Woo! Timber Traveller, Eva, Manda. Yeah, thanks very much. Okay, so there was 2 building songs. All right. Okay, let's do a fun one. The profession or the vocation in this song is something, I guess this profession has kind of died out. It's about being a fireman on a train, on a locomotive, a steam train. So this song just kind of came back to me from my childhood. I haven't heard this song for a very long time. But it just kind of came back to me, and I thought it would be a fun one to do. Thanks so much, Timber Traveller. Got to bounce. Yeah, really nice meeting you. See you again. Thank you very much. Lovely stuff. Thank you. So it's called The Loco Fireman, or just The Fireman. It's written by somebody called Don Bilston. I wonder if Ruth, you know anything about this song or this songwriter. Apparently he was a real railwayman, and he was based at a depot, I think, in Birmingham, England. But he was also a folk singer and wrote songs about his job. And the most well-known is this song called The Fireman. And I think the words to the chorus are going to come in your chat box. Maria Little, hi, greetings from Maria and Peter in Leavegam. Fantastic, so nice. Hey, cool. You know where I am, Maria? Newcastle upon Tyne. I am in Geordieland. So good one, good timing, Maria, because I'm going to do this song, and then I'm going to go into another song that is a northeast song called Biker Hill and Walker Shore. So please help me out with both of those, Maria. I think you'll definitely be up for that second one. I think we'll do these on guitar. Okay. Right, be rough and ready. Okay, I'm going to capo up. Oh, look what it says on my capo. How it happens to say a Ruhr Room with a Heart. I've got my special best capo ever. Songs from the Ruhr Room. Capo, which I'm putting on the wrong way around. Okay. Okay, The Fireman by Don Bilston. Whenever you see a train go by or hear an engine's whistle cry, think of the man on the old footplate, shoveling coal, the driver's mate. A loco fireman is my grade, boiling water is my trade. The driver thinks he runs the show, but if I'm not there, the train won't go. Heaving coal for a hungry fire, sweating cobs to get steam higher. Of the collier's harvest that I burn, with toil and sweat my wages earn. A loco fireman is my grade, boiling water is my trade. The driver thinks he runs the show, but if I'm not there, the train won't go. One day a driver I will be, of the pick and shovel I'll be free. Until that day I'll shift the coal, raising stream so the train can roll. A loco fireman is my grade, boiling water is my trade. The driver thinks he runs the show, but if I'm not there, the train won't go. Whenever you hear a train go by or hear an engine's whistle cry, think of the man on the old footplate, shoveling coal, the driver's mate. A loco fireman is my grade, boiling water is my trade. The driver thinks he runs the show, but if I'm not there, the train won't go. And my notes say that Don Bilston was presumably still a fireman when he wrote this song, but was later rated as driver. I believe he was based at one of the Birmingham sheds. There you go. Nice slice of real working history. Oh, vibes from the tune. Yeah, they're coming at you, Maria, now. Oh, it's a new verse, Martin. I'm the driver of this train, the fireman thinks he is the brain. But if I don't steer well, who cares just how hot it gets down there? Very good. Nice. Oh, nice, Maisie, too. A train song. That's not really a train, but it's a whistle anyway. Cool. Okay, and we're going to go from there into Biker Hill. Colliers were mentioned in the fireman song there. So this is the Colliers song from pretty local to me here, Biker Hill and Walker Shore. Let's go up to here. Let's go all the way up. Okay, so join in on the chorus of this one, and there's also a nice shout on a really cool offbeat. So please join in with that too. Here we go, Biker Hill. If I had another penny, I would have another Jill. I would make the piper play the bonny lass of Biker Hill. Hey, Biker Hill and Walker Shore, collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, collier lads forevermore. First I went down to the dirt, I had no coal, no pitch shirt, Now I've gotten 2 or 3. Walker Pit's done well by me. Hi, Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. The pitman and the keelman trim, they drink bumble made from gin. Then to the dance they do begin, to the tune of the Elsie Marley. Hi, Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. The poor coal carter gets a shilling, the deputy gets half a crown, the overman gets 5 and 6pence just for riding up and down. Hey, Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. One more. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. All the boys from Walker Shore drink half a pint and then 18 more. All the way they rant and roar to the tune of the Elsie Marley. Hey, Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. One more. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. You did the shout. Okay, one more time for the shout. If I had another penny, I would have another Jill. I would make the piper play the bonny ready of Biker Hill. Hi, Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Cool, what a great song that is. Stirring stuff from the northeast of England. Right, I think it is time to wet my whistle. That song reminded me. So today's sip of the stream is... so there is actually a beer. I don't know if you know. If you're kind of a craft ale person, you will probably know of Vocation Brewery, as well as these beautiful beer mats. It's a really nice beer. It's made in Hayden Bridge in Yorkshire. It's a really good... If you ever see Vocation beer, I definitely recommend giving it a try. So yeah, they obviously thought it was a good name for a beer, for a brewery. Finding your vocation. But unfortunately, props department didn't find any Vocation beer for tonight, so we are drinking the same as last time. It's the rest of the Siren Soundwave IPA. Still suitably musical. So cheers, everybody. I don't even think I'm going to attempt to read that joke out, Dohy. But you can see Dohy's joke in the chat, straight from the Geordie's mouth. Yeah. Oh, the Swanee is a great thing, isn't it? Yeah, Violin Den. That's Linz and Andrew are basically asking to hear the Swanee whistle again. Are you ready? Are you ready, Ava? Are you ready, Maisie? Are you ready, everybody? Here comes the Swanee whistle. There we go. Maybe that's going to be a regular feature, a different instrument every month. The stranger the sound, the better. Yeah, nice. Buy me a Vocation beer. They're a bit expensive, actually, but worth it. Worth it. Totally worth it. So let us go. Then we're getting through the list. Okay, let's do another one about a very specific vocation, a very important one. Perhaps we've overlooked this vocation when we're doing our shopping in the supermarket. This song is a traditional folk song. It's called The Farmer's Toast. Toast, not as in let's put this bread in the toaster, but well, you get the idea. Again, there's a chorus, so please join me. So this is in praise of the farmer. Okay, back to the guitar for this one. We're going to do it. Let's do it in D. Come all jolly fellows who love to be mellow, attend unto me, don't be lazy. For a pint when it's quiet, come let us all try it, for thinking can make us all crazy. I have lawns, I have bowers, I have fields, I have flowers, and the lark is my morning alarmer. So jolly boys now who follow the plough, a health and success to the farmer. Come sit at my table, as many as able, I'll hear not one word of complaining. For the tinkling of glasses all music surpasses, and I long to see bottles a-draining. I have lawns, I have bowers, I have fields, I have flowers, and the lark is my morning alarmer. So jolly boys now who follow the plough, a health and success to the farmer. Let the wealthy and great sit in splendor and state. I envy them not, I declare it. For I eat my own ham, my own chicken and lamb, and I shear my own sheep and I wear it. I have lawns, I have bowers, I have fields, I have flowers, and the lark is my morning alarmer. So jolly boys now who follow the plough, a health and success to the farmer. Were it not for my seeding, you'd all have poor feeding. I'm sure you would all starve without me. But I am content when I've just paid the rent. I'm happy when friends are around me. I have lawns, I have bowers, I have fields, I have flowers, and the lark is my morning alarmer. So jolly boys now who follow the plough, a health and success to the farmer. Oh, great stuff. If ever there is a farmer-themed show, I will request this wonderful song and also Me and the Farmer by the House Martins. I don't know that one. I'll have to look that one up. Yeah, I feel like a bit terrible farmer. I'm definitely a city boy and not very good at any of those sort of growing things, unfortunately. I did not garden for many years when I lived in London. Yeah, all of that natural world seemed a bit far away. But now I live in Totnes, I feel much closer. It's getting closer, and I'm getting better and appreciating it much more as well. Yeah, it's a good song, isn't it? Cracker. Lovely. Thank you, Ritzka. And Carolyn says, my great-grandparents were pioneer farmers in Idaho. Wow. Thanks for that family story, history. Okay, great. So we've had farming. Okay, let's go to another profession, a skillful job connected with the outdoors and with nature and letting us all live a comfortable life. This is called the Woodcutter's Song. So let me just find this one. So this is from a found text. I think nobody knows who wrote these words, and it was literally just a text. So I made up a melody to go with it, and there's a little chorus as well that I hope we're going to sing together. From Denmark, Norway, and Scotland. Amazing, Carolyn. Yeah. Amanda says, we got a House Martins album from the record company to review when I worked on the high school newspaper. Oh, yeah. They were a Hull band, because I went to Hull University, and House Martins were kind of, yeah, they were like, wow, they're from Hull. My maternal heritage is Caroline Quant. My maternal heritage includes Scandinavian farmers in Minnesota. Brilliant. I love hearing your family stories. Okay, so there's the Woodcutter Song. The lyric is in the chat, and that chorus goes something like this. Let's just run through this. This one I'm playing in B flat minor. Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened, but it just seemed to land there. Yeah, beautiful South. That's right. They are. That's right. This could be Rotterdam or anywhere. That's right. Wow, you're totally on the ball, Martin. It's brilliant. So, the Woodcutter Song. The chorus, for all of us, goes like this. Logs to burn, logs to burn, logs to save the coal a ton. Logs to burn, logs to burn, logs to save the coal a ton. One more time. Logs to burn, logs to burn, logs to save the coal a ton. Logs to burn, logs to burn, logs to save the coal a ton. Okay, here we go. Oak logs will warm you well that are old and dry. Logs of pine will sweetly smell, but the sparks will fly. Birch logs will burn too fast, chestnuts scarce at all. Hawthorn logs are good to last, cut them in the fall. Logs to burn, logs to burn, logs to make the silks overturn. Sorry. Logs to burn, logs to burn, logs to save the coal a ton. Tongue twister. Holly logs will burn like wax. You may burn them green. Elm logs like to smouldering flax. No flame to be seen. Beech logs for winter time, yew logs as well. Green elder logs, it is a crime for anyone to sell. Logs to burn, logs to burn, logs to save the coal a ton. Logs to burn, logs to burn, logs to save the coal a ton. That last bit I did completely wrong. It has a different melody. It goes like this. Holly logs will burn like wax. You may burn them green. Elm logs like to smouldering flax. No flame to be seen. Beech logs for winter time. Yew logs as well. Green elder logs, it is a crime for anyone to sell. Pear logs and apple logs, they will scent your room. Cherry logs across the dogs smell like flower of broom. Ash logs smooth and grey, burn them green or old. Buy up all that come your way with their weight in gold, with their weight in gold, with their weight in gold. Logs to burn, logs to burn, logs to save the coal a turn. Logs to burn, logs to burn, logs to save the coal a turn. Brilliant. Thanks, Caroline. You've given us a little background. Logs to Burn is a poem attributed to Honor Goodhart that was printed in Punch in the 27th of October 1920. Okay. I kind of thought it was maybe older than that, but totally could be. Anyway, thanks. It's got words of wisdom, hasn't it? I really like songs like that are like recipes or hints on something. It's a great way of recording it and making it last to put it into a song. All right then. So I also have a cup of tea on the go as well. It should be very cold now. And if you look closely, the mug, it's a Michael Songs special edition mug. Michael was here earlier. So do check out, we've got some great musicians and talented people all around in the chat today. But if Dohi's still here, Songs from the Roo Room, check out that channel. Michael Songs, have a look at his channel too. Always great stuff, all original music. And yeah, please, if you have any links or anything coming up, please pop it in the chat too. We will be happy to support you if we can. All right. So, where are we going next? Which vocation are we going next? Oh, let me show you Ruth's art. So, Ruth there with her sister Mary and possibly Clive's around too, sent me 2 pieces for this month on the theme of vocation. Not vacation, but vocation. This is one, Making a Mark and Leaving an Impression, art. I don't know if you want to tell us any more about this one, Ruth. There's a beautiful collage in Ruth's unique style. Fantastic. And you mention different artists here. Luigi Perikel, Klaus Weber, George Boslitz. So it's an incredible collage of some beautiful artwork, and I guess being an artist is a vocation. It's not something you can do lightly, and it's not something you put down at 5 o'clock and leave behind when you go home. I guess that's one of the things that makes a job a vocation, maybe. But it is a vocation and something we can't live without, even if we think we can. We can't live without art and music and roses. Bread and roses, isn't it? We need bread, but we need roses too. I collaged all during the pandemic and after, but stopped. Carolyn, this is time to start up again. Totally inspired. That's it. That's what we want. Yeah, inspiring each other. Fantastic. See you, Susan. Thanks so much for coming. Great to see you. And the other collage from Ruth this month is a beautiful layout of the famous protest song, If I Had a Hammer. I'd hammer out danger. I'd hammer out a warning. I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. So again, beautifully done artwork, and the songwriters of this song, who were Pete Seeger and Lee Hayes, it was their vocation to give us these powerful songs of solidarity and community and protest that really can empower and hold. So what a wonderful vocation, if you can do it, to be a songwriter or an artist or composer or dancer or or involved in the arts in any way, including putting. Some people are very good at putting things on, like they just can do it. They know how to organize things and put on a concert and make it all work, and help us make a living from it as well. So thanks so much for those again, Ruth. So what about a song then? This is a Laura Nero song called Louise's Church. It's a very short song, but I love Laura Nero. Her songs, I couldn't live without them, really. They make such a difference to me. She never lets me down. So this is quite a later song in her output, but it's kind of in praise of Louise Nevelson, the sculptor, who built a church in New York City. One day I want to go and see it. And the song is kind of about that, and about all artists who inspire us, and the muses that inspire us too. And I can't find it because it is in a different book. It's in a lemon yellow book, which is this one. Oh, and there's some more beer and a Terry's chocolate orange sticker on the front. Okay. So this is called Louise's Church. Sappho was a poet, Billy was a real musician. Frida drew the moon. I'm going by Louise's church she built in the city, art of grace and style that still makes me smile. Talk to me, goddess of life and music, shine on me a while. Sappho was a poet, Billy was a real musician. Frida drew the moon. The candlelight of Louise's church, light it for your vision, for the changes to save this planet of ages. Talk to us, heavenly muse, shine on us a while, shine on us a while. Carolyn, this is great. The University of Chat tells us that St. Peter's Lutheran Church has a chapel with her sculptures, formerly the Chapel of Good Shepherd, now known as the Nevelson Chapel. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. That's cool. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah, it's in New York. It looks amazing. And it's true, it was closed for repairs and it's now reopened and kind of restored to how it was when Louise Nevelson made it. Great stuff. It's open again. Okay. That's a mission. Lovely. Okay. Thanks, Laura. Thanks all the musicians who inspire us. I love that line. Talk to us, heavenly muse, shine on us a while. It's an invocation. Right. Okay. This is quite a tough song, but let's do it. That was a song for a sculptor. This is a song for a dancer. That's the title, For a Dancer. It's a Jackson Browne song. Yeah, it's quite a tough song to sing because it's very it doesn't beat around the bush what it's about. So when I saw Jackson Browne in concert, he sang this song, and he did explain a little bit about who it was written for. It was a friend of his who was a dancer, who passed away in a fire, actually, in Laurel Canyon, in a house made of wood, and so he wrote this song. So this is For a Dancer. I'm going to try it in A. It might be a little high, but let's go for it. Keep fire burning in your eyes. Pay attention to the open skies. You never know what will be coming down. Don't remember losing track of you. You were always dancing in and out of view. I must have thought that you'd always be around. Always keeping things real by playing the clown. Now you're nowhere to be found. I don't know what happens when people die. Can't seem to grasp it as hard as I try. It's like a song I can hear playing right in my ear, but I can't sing it. I can't help listening. I can't help feeling stupid standing round, crying as they ease you down. 'Cause I know that you'd rather we were dancing, dancing our sorrow away. Right on dancing. There's nothing you can do about it anyway. Just do the steps that you've been shown by everyone you've ever known, until the dance becomes your very own. No matter how close to yours another's steps have grown, in the end there is one dance you'll do alone. We'll do alone. Keep a fire for the human race. Let your prayers go drifting into space. You never know what will be coming down. Perhaps a better world is drawing near. Just as easily it could all disappear, along with whatever meaning you might have found. Don't let the uncertainty spin you around. Go on and make a joyful sound into a day a seed somebody else has sown. Go on ahead and sow some seeds of your own. And somewhere between the time you arrive and the time you go may lie a reason that you were alive that you'll never know. I love that line, go on and make a joyful sound. I try and keep that line in my head and in my heart. Yeah. Whew, okay, that was for a dancer. Okay, well, maybe I took a little bit of that sentiment of just, you never know what is going to happen. You never know what's coming around the corner. And you never know what a difference you make. And of course, every single person does. You just don't know it. You don't know. You don't know how that one smile to somebody at the bus stop might have changed their day, their week, their trajectory, their whole life, maybe. We just don't know. So it's worth doing it. So I really like that sentiment. And maybe, I hadn't thought of it, but maybe I took a little bit of that and put it into my own song. This is called Rainbringer. Which is me. I am the Rainbringer. I think it probably is raining here tonight in Newcastle upon Tyne. Wouldn't surprise me at all. So thanks everyone. Thanks for the comments and nice things. Okay. I am a rain bringer, but I'm not a gloom bringer. I'm trying to get in tune with you. Wanna keep your spirits high. If there's something I can do for you, with a piano and a room for you, wanna go up to the moon with you. We can do it if we try. Some people might say this is you, this is your kind of year. You have to get used to that heavy cloud. But I don't like to think that it always has to be sunny. We can make our own light here on the ground. They say that I'm a rain bringer. I want to be a joy bringer. I want to be a choir singer. I want to be a join inner. I want to be a caretaker. I want to be a song maker, not only a rain bringer. And anyway, we need the rain. I am a rain bringer, but I'm not a gloom bringer. I'm trying to get in tune with you. Wanna keep your spirits high. Oh, thanks so much, everybody. Hi, Kat. That's great to have you there. Oh, thanks. Wow. Well, I can see it's 9:30 in the UK already. So, friends in Europe, it's 10:30. Eva and Oliver there in southern Germany, and the States, it could be any time of the day, and Japan and Totnes and all these different places we're all connecting from. It's so wonderful. I don't really want to end, but probably we've done a good shift there. So I think there were songs left over on my scribbled notes, plenty of them actually. So let's come back another time. Next month's edition, it could be Vacation, maybe we will do Vacation next month. There you go. It's 2:30 in the afternoon in Boise. Great. So next month's will probably be the last Sunday of August. Theme to be decided, really. But I'm thinking maybe to make it an originals night. We did a lot of covers today that fitted with the theme, and I'm happy to do those. Thank you so much for listening and enjoying them, if you did. And I think next month we'll maybe do originals. Mostly. How about that? So please keep an eye on the channel for the exact date and everything. Also, there's lots of stuff going on the channel from all my travels, and so not just music. There's kind of short videos of looking at the clouds from being in an aeroplane, and looking at the rain, trying some delicious food. Not that I totally want to go down that route of Instagramming everything, but anyway, please have a look around the channel. Please like and subscribe if you would. Thank you very much, and take care and have a good rest of today, and a good new week, and a good August and summer, and we'll meet again very soon, won't we? Okay, let's finish with... Okay, let's do Spencer the Rover. So another English folk song, again a song that I feel I can identify a little bit of myself and my own calling, if you like, being a bit of a wanderer. The nice thing is this song has a happy ending. It's a folk song with a happy ending. So this is Spencer the Rover. This tune was composed by Spencer the Rover, as valiant a man as ever left home. He had been much reduced, which caused great confusion, and that was the reason he started to roam. In Yorkshire near Rotherham he'd been on a ramble. Weary of travelling, he sat down to rest by the foot of yon mountain, where flows a clear fountain. With bread and fresh water himself did refresh. With woodbine and ivy to the woods he resorted, with woodbine and ivy his bed for to make. But he dreamt of lamenting, of crying and sighing. Go home to your family and rambling forsake. 'Twas the 5th of November, I've cause to remember, when first he came home to his family and friends. Well, they stood so astounded, surprised and dumbfounded, to see such a stranger once more in their sight. His children came round him with their prittle-prattling stories, prittle-prattling stories to drive care away. He's as happy as those that have thousands of riches. Content he'll remain and not ramble away. This tune was composed by Spencer the Rover, as valiant a man as ever left home, and he had been much reduced, which caused great confusion, and that was the reason he started to roam. That's it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, I'm sure I've missed shouting out, saying hello to some of the people, but I will enjoy reading back on the chat on the replay. Thank you so much if you're watching the replay also. It's lovely that you found us and that you're watching later. All the people here not in the chat also really appreciate everybody here, and we'll see you again in a month's time. Thanks so much, everybody. Take care. Yeah, happy the rest of your day, and lots of love from Newcastle upon Tyne. And